The WMEX Sports Network presents today's coverage of girls MIAA D2 State Championship Hockey, featuring the Duxbury Dragons versus the Falmouth Clippers. Today's action is proudly brought to you by the Leon Marion Real Estate Group, serving all of Boston and New England. Solar Grids Boston, lighting the lamp and powering your home. Bethany Builders, building, fixing, and maintaining your home and business for over 30 years. Vacuum City in Plymouth, keeping your floors dust-free and squeaky clean. The Veterans Voice Network, educating and helping veterans every day in Boston. The Fruit Center of downtown Hingham. Zip Print Centers of Randolph. Ma Riley's Cafe in Weymouth. And now, the WMEX Sports Team.
Coming to you live, high above Garden Ice, your friend Ben Rabinovitz, alongside, as it has been all day, Brendan Connelly, Joe Mattarazzo, Mark Consiglio on video, Russ Stevens on stats, and all of us just here enjoying some good old-fashioned hockey the way it was meant to be on St. Patrick's Day. Girls Division II High School Championship Hockey. You've got the Duxbury Dragons and the Falmouth Clippers. Welcome aboard, and right now the Duxbury Dragons are on the ice in their road away uniforms, the white base with that Duxbury forest green on the trim and the numbers of all of their jerseys. And the Falmouth Clippers, of course, wearing their maroon home jerseys with the white numbers and white trim to go along with it. Good afternoon to one and to all. Thank you for joining us. Brendan, these two teams, no strangers to one another. Let's start to take a look.
Well, as we saw in the first Division I Girls Hockey Championship between St. Mary's and Notre Dame Academy, the top two teams in the state ended up meeting, and it was a classic, went to triple overtime. Could we see a repeat here? These are the consensus top two teams in Division II for girls hockey. I wouldn't expect anything less, in my personal opinion, Ben. But moving forward into this game, I think Duxbury is probably the slight favorite overall. They were the team most were picking at the start of the season. They returned so many talented athletes. But at the same time, Falmouth has been giving them chase all season long. So it's going to be curious to see which way things go.
Joe, also a Duxbury native in your own right. How does it feel to be able to watch the hometown team going for gold?
I'll tell you what, this is kind of a big treat for me. Got a lot of family and friends in Duxbury. Do a lot of work there with a lot of good people. So to us, this is real personal, and I've got to put my money on Duxbury tonight.
There it is.
There you go.
We've got the away team, we've got the home team, and we've got fans on both sides of this aisle. It's an awful lot of red and an awful lot of green, and it's coming up next here on 1510 WMEX.
Dreaming of your next home? Or stepping into the golden years with grace? Meet Leon, your global luxury and senior real estate specialist. With over 31 years of success under his belt, he's more than a realtor. He's your guide on a mission to help you understand why you're buying, not just what. With innovative strategies, loyal service, and a pool of resources to make your journey smoother, Leon's ready to move you in the right direction. Now let's reimagine your tomorrow with Listing with Leon.
Welcome to Zip Print Center, Inc., where your project is our priority. From custom apparel to corporate gifts, posters to postcards, our experts transform your ideas into a work of art. We're not just a print shop, we're your partner, always ready to exceed your expectations. Because here, your brainchild is our inspiration. So why wait? Let us help you toot your own horn and hit the high notes of your business. For top quality, professional prints, choose Zip Prints.
Hey, Joe, I'm interested in getting some solar panels for my home. Who should I contact?
That's a great question, Ben, and I'm glad that you asked me that. Solar Grids Boston. That's the guys that you want to talk to. They're locally owned, locally operated, licensed and insured. Been in the industry for 40 years with builders and electricians.
40 years, can't argue with that kind of legacy.
No, not at all. You can find them on Facebook and at solargridsboston.com or call Jim at 508-731-8853. Again, 508-731-8853. Tell him Joe sent you.
Hello, Chris Bethany of Bethany Builders here. Are you considering an upcoming home improvement project, a home addition, that new garage with bonus room, or an in-law suite for your parents? If so, then let's go. From design to job completion, Bethany Builders has got you covered. Our goal is to keep your project moving forward on time and on budget. Bethany Builders provides free estimates. We are fully licensed, registered, and insured. Call Bethany Builders today at 781-898-8018. Find us on the web at bethanybuilders.com and on Facebook.
Discover the heartwarming taste of home at Ma Riley's Cafe. Wake up your mornings with our freshly brewed coffee and in-house baked muffins, or dive into our hearty breakfast and lunch sandwiches, wrapping love in every bite. Try our homemade soups, salads, and more. And the cherry on top, we're a Reader's Choice Gold winner. Join us at Ma Riley's Cafe, where every meal is served with a smile. Your taste buds will thank you.
Hello, this is Kendra O'Toole from Legacy Legal Live, a new show on WMEX every Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us and bring your questions about all things estate planning and elder law. Remember, peace of mind is in the power of planning.
WMEX. Gotta love it. All of our great partners today. Thank you very much to one and to all. And don't forget, folks, today's action brought to you by all of our sponsors and partners. They're not just folks that gave some money to help make a thing happen. These are businesses. These are local companies that are not only helping keep up our communities, but all the surrounding ones. If there's any of these sponsors and partners on the list that you can find a reason to call them and say thank you for being a part of this wonderful program. Thank you for helping get the kids on the air where they deserve to be heard and seen for all of this incredible hard work that they have poured out of the bucket of life for all of history to see. And as you can hear, the Falmouth and Clipper fan base, no strangers to one another. This might as well be Boston and Montreal for all intents and purposes. As you can hear, they're giving it to each other.
I love it.
Camera guy is doing his job perfectly. Brendan, what are we looking forward to out of these two clubs? Head coach Dan Ajarian has done a fantastic job, and clearly head coach Brian Ferreira in the same boat.
Yes, I mean, these Duxbury is searching for its second straight Division II championship. They won it all last year under Dandy Nudge, 5-2 victory over Avante team. Can they keep their run of success going? Meanwhile, Falmouth is looking for its first title since 2015 when they went on to knock off Wellesley in double overtime, or overtime, I should say.
We're just getting underway with the opening rosters and everybody lined up at their respective blue lines. It does look like it's both going to be number 1, Anna McGinty for the Duxbury Dragons. And, of course, number 1, Aspen Devlin for the Clippers. Both of these players unbelievable in their own right. Anna McGinty, 20 games under her belt, 20 wins to show for it. Goals against, 21 for the season. That is unbelievable.
That's pretty good hit rate.
Not bad.
I wish I could give you Aspen Devlin's numbers. I don't have them, unfortunately, but I've been told from very reliable sources she is also the starting goaltender for a good reason.
Yes, I would say so. That's why they're here.
And she's only a freshman. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Grade 9, if you can believe that. She'll be going up against the senior, Anna McGinty, and oh boy, this is going to be a good one, folks.
I think the key here is going to be whether Falmouth can keep up with Duxbury's depth. Duxbury has 2 to 3 very high scoring lines, and it's just no matter where you turn, somebody can put it in the net. So if they're able to shut down the offense of Duxbury, they'll give themselves a shot. It's going to be difficult, though.
Well, we're going to have all the action for you, and don't forget, folks, if you're on your way to TD Garden for some additional games, you're in for some treats. You still have boys D1, 2, and 3 all getting underway after this game. Nauset, Marblehead, St. John's Prep, and Winchester, and then, of course, Tewksbury and Boston Latin. That is going to be an amazing game later on tonight, and you can catch that on the NFHS network, always available wherever hockey is played.
You know, not only do we have to, pay respect to these kids out here that are killing themselves to get themselves here, we've also got to really thank their parents. They're the ones that get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get them ice time. They're the ones that have been doing it since they've been little. And the sacrifices, and there's a lot. When you're a hockey mom and a hockey dad, there's a lot to it. So we got to really give it up to the parents. The pride that they're having right now watching their kids skate on the Garden, it's got to be something that's just, second to none.
I imagine similarly for you, Joe, it'll be the same feeling watching one of your kids enter the squared circle in front of the big lights, in front of everybody. It's all about the dedication because, as you know, the kids owe you nothing.
Right.
But you as the parent owe them everything. And the hockey parents of today, not a one to ever be forgotten. Let's turn it over for the singing of our national anthem. And there you have it, the singing of our national anthem. And as Joe just pointed out to me in front of us, down low in the lower bowl, the front row has opted to go tarps off for this game here at TD Garden.
That's dedication right there.
It's been a hot
crazy.
minute since we've seen it like that.
They all got their hockey helmets and everything.
They do. Hey, we're up here, and we're like way closer to the sun than them, and I'm cold. I don't understand these guys. They're crazy. I love it. I love it.
15 minutes up on the board. Period one getting ready to get underway. The officials have convened. The tarps are off. Let's get going. It's hockey time here at TD Garden. Your starting goaltenders once again for the Duxbury High School girls. Anna McGinty. She'll go up against the Falmouth Clippers, number 1, Aspen Devlin. The freshman goaltender with all of the trust of head coach Brian Ferreira in one of the greatest games in their young lives. Only 3 seniors on this Falmouth squad. Just as few on Duxbury. Pitter patter, let's get at her. It's hockey night tonight, and away we go. Off and running, Duxbury's gonna take possession first, down to Gabrielle Ferreira for the Clippers, and now with transition, here come the Dragons the other way. Looking for Madeline Greenwood in, and that will be looked from Devlin to her right, now to her left. By comparison, physically, so much smaller in the mouth of the net there, you can tell. But still, quick like a cat. The puck squeaks over the blue line as the Duxbury Dragons just try to get the butterflies out of their system, as are the Clippers. Devlin will clamp down on that puck after it bounces off the wall and right to the blue paint. Finale of our triple set here today on WMEX. Thank you very much to everyone that has joined us so far, and stay tuned for this fantastic conclusion to our coverage today. Off the face-off, picked up by Avery Johnson for the Clippers. Picked up in a wrist shot, long drive. Devlin's got that one off the stick of Alana Gallagher, I think that was. Number 5 playing left D up there right now. Out there with her is Lucia Rose. Falmouth will handle that one. Trying to do battle Olivia Gleason out front. Dragons with an opportunity with the Clippers defensively. Right where they needed to be.
Oh,
and
no call?
no call coming on a what looked like a blatant trip. Maybe even a hook or a hold. Anyone would have done.
Way to stay with it, though.
Near side wall, the puck comes squeaking right by Estelle Duffney.
And an icing call.
Hadley Vieira back to touch that one up on the ice.
Well, just mentioning in the pregame, Ben, this Duxbury team knows how to score, and they know how to score often. Their leader has been Madigan, who has 34 points on the season. But they've got multiple 30-point scorers.
Multiple. You hear that, folks?
Multiple.
Multiple. I like it. 13-26. Clippers will win the draw. They'll maintain possession. Working is Jane Hostetter in, and McGinty had to make a stop on that one. Over the line now, here comes Maeve Gallagher. Maeve in, scores!
Wow!
Maeve Gallagher goes top shelf, and Devlin can't catch up.
Gallagher's
the
been one of the
junior.
ones to watch. She's amazing.
9 goals in the regular season, 11 assists and 20 points. None bigger than the opening goal
Top shelf.
of the finals.
That's her 10th goal of the season.
Like
She's
we
not
said,
done yet.
if you blink, you'll miss it. 1-0 Duxbury. And here's another one. That one rifled just short on the blocker side. Picked up by Gray Metzler for Duxbury. Then be handled by Megan Carney. She'll do battle in the far side boards. In to do battle, Zoe Madigan. And down now to Megan Carney. Clippers will take possession, trying to wheel out of their own territory. Rylan Briggs, freshman out there for the Clippers, and she'll find Maeve Turner. Maeve Turner, right side, nice stick handling, A-frames to protect. Does so for a moment, picked up cleanly. Wraparound attempt, McGinty's got that one. And that was Rylan Briggs. 2 or 12, no, I'm sorry, that was Avery Johnson. When you can only see half of the back of the jersey, you gotta wait and see if there's a 1 there or not. Trust me. 12:28, period 1. Game 3 on the docket. Girls Division 2 hockey here. Wheeled around for Maeve Gallagher. Defensive territory for the Dragons. That one will send around the dasher to be picked up by Rachel Garino. Clippers will break that one up. Sending it down for Gallagher. Rose backhands that one off the half wall. Back to defense. Here comes Gallagher again. In her face is Estelle Duffney. And that pass will connect with Riley Devlin. Devlin can't squeak through the feet of Lucia Rose. Aspen Devlin, the goaltender, will take that one. Gloves it and lets it go. Duxbury gets a wholesale change and offside. Just a little bit quicker on that draw. Rachel Garino takes the line. 11:31, 1-0 here. Duxbury out to an early lead. Face off just outside of the blue line. Devlin will watch this center left of her crease. Watching her Clippers win that face-off back. Rylan Briggs. Gonna hear her name an awful lot out here tonight. Defensively tries to get it out. He'll jump it right back in, do the Dragons. Oh, we'll just turn it up a little bit then. There we go. Crowd letting them know. I do love when the two sides compete with each other. It's just good stuff all around. These two teams continue to go back and forth just over the attacking blue line for Duxbury. battling along the near side wall, and Rylan Briggs, the freshman, will take that, go for a wholesale change. Dragons will regroup in their own defensive territory. Cross ice trying to connect with Maeve Murphy. Possibly Megan Carney, depending on the jersey tuck once again. I'd rather be safe than sorry on that one. Got to give the proper credit to where it's due. Working over the line, here come the Clippers. Out front with a cross ice pass, trying to find Estelle Duffany. Can't get it across though. Maeve Turner for the Clippers in deep, she'll get it. Maeve Turner around the top of the circle. Center slot, drops it to the deep. Lets it go.
Oh,
that one just
wide.
outside of Haley Ferreira's stick. The junior waiting on that one. Duxbury will get it out of their own territory, and away with it is Megan Carney. Carney with a nice move. Has the speed, but has to backhand the puck. Aspen Devlin will watch that on her left post. Bouncing that one off the wall all the way down the river. It's going to go for an icing. 9:47.
Oh, man. We said Duxbury could score. Falmouth can score, too. It is reportedly the highest scoring team in the girls' hockey world for the MIAA.
Face off to the left of Devlin. Clippers will win it. Here's Riley Devlin.
Here we go.
Riley left side, working her way in. Wrist shot! That one off McGinty's blocker and glove, depending on which piece she got. Duxbury back the other way now. Here comes Zoe Madigan. Madigan cuts across and looking for Maeve Gallagher on the one time, but just underneath her stick. That was a matter of maybe a foot. Picked up now cleanly by Shea Martin. And she will give up possession as Riley Devlin finds her way into the boards. McGinty will close that can of corn and keep the play going. No whistle. I thought we were going to get one, but wait a minute here. Yes, we are. I'm not sure what happened there because I would have assumed that was going to be a whistle. I heard no whistle. They played on and then a whistle. I'm double confused.
The close ref behind the net didn't blow the whistle, but the one at mid-ice did after realizing, hey, there should have been a whistle there.
I would like to actually take this opportunity to thank all of the officials today and for all of the officials throughout the entirety of the season. It is not easy to be an official. Backhand, Devlin makes the stop cleanly as Megan Carney works in for a great scoring opportunity. Duxbury still working the perimeter. Down low, sends that one out front. Whips on the one-time rebound. That was Addie Harrington. Couldn't get that puck to settle. She had a point-blank range shot. And now here comes the other way, Avery Johnson. Working against Sammy Norton. Norton wins that battle from her knee. Only one knee. They get that around the board to Alana Gallagher. Lots of Gallaghers and Devlins out there today. It's a whole family affair. Here come the Dragons out of their own territory. Addie Harrington, right side, will dump that in, and they'll go for a wholesale change. Hadley Vieira for the Clippers.
Oh, that's
out
dangerous.
Front. Chipped it up, center slot. Puck's bouncing around, and the Clippers will settle it down. Riley Devlin. Has she even come off the ice yet? Devlin sends that one in on a wrist shot. Gets her own rebound. Forced to the near boards. Works in, turns toward the net. Out front. McGinty makes a massive stop from her keister. She's still got enough glove on that to keep it out. Wow. 7:33 marked the time for the highlight reel. These two teams continuing to battle along the far boards. Turning with that, Clippers will get a shot. That one will bounce off the defender from Duxbury. Riley Devlin's got to be feeling it. She's been out there since the opening draw, it feels like. And giving chase is Kaylee Higgins, number 15 in white. Back for it, Rylan Briggs. Back deep in Clipper territory, bothered by Shea Martin. Martin comes away with it. Martin turns to the hash mark, center slot, backhand, looks to make a play, but can't quite get it through. Held back to the D-line, they send it, and right to the glove hand of Aspen Devlin.
Nice save. Her hands are fast. Hard to believe she's only a freshman.
Getting a replay here, 6:46. The shot came in, she caught it in the glove, did a little pop just for good measure. And what a stop on the other end, Anna McGinty. From a seated position, still got the glove up high enough to catch all that one.
Right from her tuchus.
Oh, God. We
Left
got a million
side.
of them at WMEX.
One-liners or people?
Both. Actually, probably one-liners.
Definitely both. 6:33, continuing on here. Here's Duxbury with a great opportunity. Holding the line cleanly is Madeline Greenwood. Lefty holds out one, sends it in deep again, giving chase Ryland Briggs. Duxbury picks the
that was
pocket.
nice.
Middle circle, a hash mark, and backhand. Can't get the handle on it. Backhand again, and Esmond Devlin makes a huge stop.
Wow.
Blocker save. Duxbury redirects that one. Devlin read it perfectly off the stick of Alana Gallagher. And they'll send that one down the river, 5:57. And we'll get an icing.
The poise from Devlin as a freshman is just unbelievable.
Head coach Brian Ferreira, assistant coach Rory Morse, Rachel Curtis, and Justin DeRoche all have nothing but confidence in their starting goaltender. Estelle Duffany for the Clippers takes that one forward. Dragons will regain it. Not for long though, forced to the perimeter out front. Here come the Dragons trying to connect with Zoe Madigan. She'll send that one far side around the dasher. The speed has decreased for these two teams, but the accuracy stays sharp. Here come the Clippers. It's Riley Devlin. Guess who? Stepping over an outstretched Lucia Rose. And Duxbury will regain possession. Flip pass, trying to connect with number 6, Zoe Madigan. She'll send it forward, picked up by Hadley Vieira. Backhanded. Here comes number 24, Duffany. Gets there first. And as you can hear the crowd intently watching, clap shot.
Wow.
Aspen Devlin makes
She's had to make some great saves so far in this one.
a fish-like looking save. Thankfully it was off target. Over the line, here come the Clippers. These two teams really enjoying center ice with one another as they continue to trade blows. Avery Johnson, the senior, number 2, has her pocket pick. Maeve Gallagher, right side, up the other way. Here comes Gallagher. Tries to cut in, gets bumped off the play. Backhands it forward to Greenwood. Greenwood in, Devlin makes a stop. Down, and they've got it defensively. Clears it out of danger, 4-17.
Wow, Duxbury continuing to pepper that net, but it's still only a 1-goal game. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Kaylee Higgins battling for it, far side corner. McGinty has to deal with a sharp angle pass off target. Ended up being a shot on net. There's that quote we said earlier from Wayne Gretzky, 100% of those shots you don't take. I'm telling you,
You'll miss.
you're gonna miss. As long as you get it on net, that's half the battle right there. 3:59, Falmouth trailing by 1. We'll see for how long. Ryland Briggs sends that one forward, hits a body out front. Back to Kaylee Higgins. Dragons really all about this transition game, but both teams having a tough time getting any clean entry. Maeve Murphy sends that one in deep. Devlin will watch from right to left. Passes that one up to Reagan Ferreira. And you can tell that's a lot of energy expelled there. Lucia Rose bothered all day by the Clippers. Has her stick lift by Riley Devlin out front. Collected by Duxbury. Dropping it to Addie Harrington. Addie Harrington can't bury the pass.
Beautiful pass.
Trying to connect over to Megan Carney.
Puck gets stuck behind the net. Just such a close opportunity there for Duxbury to pad their lead.
Addie Harrington just couldn't get that pass across to Megan Carney. Off the face-off to the left of Devlin, controlled by Duffany. Battling for it in the near boards. Puck returns right back where it came from. And that's chased by Casey Roth, number 11 from the Falmouth Clippers. Hadley Vieira. Starting to see some new numbers and names. Jane Hostetter, senior, out there for Falmouth as they send that into Duxbury territory. Almost has her pocket pick. Casey Roth will take it on the offensive zone. Clippers still with possession out front. McGinty watches that one to the left. Sending it back to the D-line. Here's Vieira, can't hold the blue. Nice backhand, one move to shake two different defenders, but then Riley Devlin makes her pay. McGinty with a glove and a pad combo stop. 2:02. Riley Devlin, the junior, all over the game tonight. It's 2:41 real time. We're officially switching to tonight now.
Right.
It is PM.
To the right of McGinty. Gray Metzler. Backhands that one, picked up cleanly by the opposition. Briggs sends it in deep, blocked before it gets very far. And over the attacking line now. Here comes Haley Ferreira. She'll drop that down, puts one out front. McGinty's got to come up with it and does. Minute 38.
Sounds like somebody's got a drum going.
Oh, there is indeed a high school band down there.
The
Clipper band is here from the high school. Just below us and to our left, off the ensuing faceoff, McGinty watches that one from left to right. Duxbury skating from left to right across your radio dial.
There is
Violet,
first time today, all high school band.
number 22, Violet Cox out there, the 8th grader. And continuing forward, here's Duxbury attacking zone. That one off the outside of the cage, off the pad of Devlin. That one sent in, blocked out front. And offside. 1:01 in the first. 1-0 Duxbury if you're just joining us here in the WMEX Sports Radio Network. Also online at WMEXBoston.com, on the app. Just search WMEX in your favorite app store. Avery Johnson with just 1 minute to go here in the opening period. Jane Hostetter gives chase. Duxbury defensively all over it. Addie Harrington turns and pivots forward. Addie Harrington, right side. She'll dump and chase. Giving chase with her is Megan Carney. They will get there first. Back to Carney. Carney will hold the line temporarily. Picked up by Reagan Ferreira. Back down to Cameron Holloway. Defensively, Megan Carney. Back and forth they go in front of these benches, in front of the Clipper bench. 18 seconds to go. There's a shot just wide off the stick of Alana Gallagher. Out front, Devlin didn't have to make the stop, but was in position to do so just in case. Final 3 seconds of this one. And first period in the books. 1-0 lead. The Duxbury Dragons will take this one into the room. And when we come back, we'll have plenty to break down here on 1510, the all-new WMEX. Don't touch that dial.
Navigate your future with confidence when you partner with the Leon Marion Real Estate Group at Compass. Be it buying or selling homes, we specialize in supporting older adults. Leon Marion takes a personal approach, prioritizing your plans and goals today, tomorrow, or 10 years from now. Coffee, conversation, and a clear path forward. Experience the real estate power play with the Leon Marion Group at Compass. For more information, visit listingwithleon.com today.
In the heart of Weymouth lies a secret that's been marinating. Ma Riley's Cafe. Imagine waking up to a morning serenaded with hot, freshly brewed coffee and pastries crafted in-house, promising a taste of home. Venture further, dare to take on our robust breakfast and lunch sandwiches. Secret recipes passed down generations make up our soups and salads. This is no ordinary cafe. It holds the title of a Reader's Choice Gold winner. Fear not, we cater to your events. Riley's Cafe awaits. Will your taste buds survive the delicious onslaught? Join us for a culinary adventure unlike any other.
Hey, Joe, I'm interested in getting some solar panels for my home. Who should I contact?
That's a great question, Ben, and I'm glad that you asked me that. Solar Grids Boston. That's the guys that you want to talk to. They're locally owned, locally operated, licensed and insured. Been in the industry for 40 years with builders and electricians.
40 years, you can't argue with that kind of legacy.
No, not at all. You can find them on Facebook and at solargridsboston.com or call Jim at 508-731-8853. Again, 508-731-8853. Tell him Joe sent you.
Dreaming of your next home? Or stepping into the golden years with grace? Meet Leon, your global luxury and senior real estate specialist. With over 31 years of success, he's more than a realtor. He's your guide on a mission to help you understand why you're buying, not just what. With innovative strategies, loyal service, and a pool of resources, Leon's ready to move you in the right direction. Let's reimagine your tomorrow together at listingwithleon.com.
Fowler House people, Dick Rosardi here. Hope to see you all shortly here, having a good time.
Journey to Fowler House Cafe at 1049 Hancock Street, Quincy. Delight in our savory menu, revel in exciting events, and seize our lip-smacking specials. Need a gift? Grab our gift cards. Dive into the culinary voyage at Fowler House Cafe today. Because at Fowler, your palate goes on an adventure. Stay connected via Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Taste the adventure at Fowler House Cafe. Reach us at 1049 Hancock Street or phone us at 617-773-9000.
Hello, this is Elizabeth Caruso from Legacy Legal Live, a new show on WMEX every Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us and bring your questions about all things estate planning and elder law. Remember, peace of mind is in the power of planning.
WMEX.
Zip Print Centers of Randolph is the premier one-stop custom print shop that proudly serves the WMEX family. Posters, postcards, and more, their on-site printing experts are ready to turn your project into a work of art. WMEX uses Zip Print Centers of Randolph exclusively for all of our printing needs, and you can too. Call today at 781-963-2250 or email at info@zipprintcenters.com today. Zip Print Centers, 781-963-2250.
Hello, Chris Bethany of Bethany Builders here. Are you considering an upcoming home improvement project? A home addition, that new garage with bonus room, or an in-law suite for your parents? If so, then let's go. From design to job completion, Bethany Builders has got you covered. Our goal is to keep your project moving forward, on time and on budget. Bethany Builders provides free estimates. We are fully licensed, registered, and insured. Call Bethany Builders today at 781-898-8018. Find us on the web at bethanybuilders.com and on Facebook.
Tired of the same old veggies? At Fruit Center Marketplace, it's a whole new world of fresh.
Hand-picked fruits and vegetables sourced locally, delivered daily.
And our deli, second to none, boasting a variety of lip-smacking delicatessen, including homemade roast beef.
Need exotic spices or a bottle of rare vino? We've got you covered. Visit Fruit Center Marketplace today. Flavor and freshness in every aisle. Hungry, thirsty? We've got the cure.
The Fruit Center Marketplace,
your pit stop for fresh seasonal fruits and veggies.
Vacuum City in Plymouth is your full-service sales and repair station, as well as the top local distributor of MIAA and Bissell commercial and home cleaning products. Don't miss out on the Uncle Tony special exclusively for WMEX listeners. Get the Little Hercules vacuum for free when you purchase the 8-pound upright. Go to vacuum-city.com or call 508-746-0721 Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Make sure you tell them Uncle Tony sent you. Call Vacuum City at 508-746-0721.
Hello, this is Michelle Reed from Legacy Legal Live, a new show on WMEX every Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us and bring your questions about all things estate planning and elder law. Remember, peace of mind is in the power of planning.
WMEX.
Yes, indeed. We're back here live at TD Garden, and you better believe the Garden is rocking today. The Duxbury Dragons, the Falmouth Clippers. We don't even know when enough is enough here on WMEX, and that's why we brought you a triple header of today's action. And again, a huge shout out to all of our partners and sponsors. Leon Marion Real Estate Group, attached with Compass Real Estate Group out in Hingham. Never a bad time to ask a good question, and you can do so online at listingwithleon.com. Also, got to give a huge shout out to Boston Solar Grids Boston, and you know they're always lighting the lamp and powering your home. Give them a call at any time, and Joe, you can talk about this a little bit, how they operate and how they can help, and I'm sure there is no shortage of options.
No, it's an amazing product that's out there right now. Duffy over there at Solar Grids, Jim, he's fantastic. He'll help set you up exactly for whatever your needs are, whether you need just solar, you need ESS systems, emergency storage systems like batteries and such. You can go to the heat pumps and everything. He's got 40 years experience with all construction, including the electricians that are involved. An amazing team. He basically considers himself a customer service company that does solar.
That's awesome. Well, that works great because I'm sure Solar Grids Boston and Bethany Builders have an awful lot in common then when it comes to building solid, stable foundations that keep the power flowing.
Absolutely. Chris over there at Bethany Builders, just salt of the earth. You got to love the guy. He will do anything in the world, goes above and beyond helping out all his customers. So, another great company.
And that's one of the only WMEX approved builders anywhere here in Massachusetts and New England. We put our name on it because we trust Bethany Builders.
Been best in the South Shore for framing for the last, it's got to be 7-8 years anyway.
Don't forget our partners over at Vacuum City down in Plymouth, right near Colony Place. Keep your floors dust-free and squeaky clean. Vacuum-city.com. They are open first thing tomorrow morning at 8:30 sharp. And Joe, the best thing about them is they'll take your old broken vacuum in and give you credit toward your new one. Or they'll fix it for you if you want.
You can't beat that.
And literally I said, well, what brands do you service? And I was told, and I quote, Bissell, Miele, and pretty much anything else you can think of.
What?
Okay.
Well, that kind of answers it, doesn't it?
What if I got someone that brings in one of those old Hoovers? And
right.
They go, we love those things. They're so reliable. Bring them in. We love seeing those.
Wow. What about those Kirby's?
Oh, Kirby's. Oh, baby, let me tell you about them. They are still relevant. Of course, Zip Print Centers of Randolph. Anytime, any place, anything can be a creative masterpiece with the team at Zip Print Centers of Randolph. Tell them WMEX sent you. Of course, you can't have breakfast without Ma Riley's Cafe in Weymouth. 90 Pond Street in Weymouth. It just doesn't get any more delicious than that.
We should have invited them here.
I did, but
Right?
I did. Linda is from Ireland, therefore this is National Linda St. Patrick's Day.
That's okay. It's like a day off. I understand.
You bet. No, far from a day off, but it is a day of honoring for sure. And of course, the Veterans Voice Network. We can't do anything without thanking our veterans and the tireless efforts of the volunteers of the Veterans Voice Network, always reaching out, whether it be for the food drive, whether it be to help train and educate the veterans of New England, or getting them, most importantly, Joe, the services that they are owed. 9 out of 10 veterans aren't aware that by serving alone, they were given all kinds of free benefits and services. Yes. And we all know those veterans in our lives that'll say, well, I don't want to take it from someone else. Let it be there for someone else. Folks, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. Uncle Sam set that aside for you when you served this country. And it will sit there and it will wait for you as long as you want it to. But if you need help, call the VA and reach out today.
They're there for you, absolutely.
I can personally attest to that. Every location is all about it, and there is no better VA system than the Boston VA system. I'll tell you that right now.
Agreed, 100%.
More information on that, veteransvoicenetwork.com. .org, actually. It's a .org. I
.org.
think
Yes.
about that. Yes, it is. Well, we have just about a minute left. Brendan, are you surprised at a 1-0 lead for the Dragons so far into this one?
Not too much. I think Duxbury was the slight favorite coming into this one. They were the better defensive team, but they still can score. I think they have a little bit more depth than Falmouth. Falmouth is very highly explosive offensively, and they ramped things up in the end of the first period. They were able to even the shot total a little bit. Duxbury leading that department 12-10 at this point.
We're just under 35 seconds for the second period. Oh my goodness, it's the second period. Guys, it's 3 o'clock.
It's amazing, right? But the pace that these girls have kept up in the first period, it'll be interesting to see if they can keep up that kind of pace in the second period. They almost blew us up here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the gusts from all the players flying across the ice certainly made an interesting breeze up here, I'll tell you. You ever want a lesson in weather, you can get it. Chief Meteorologist Rob Gilman would say the same thing. All weather is local, so you might as well learn something about it. That's going to do the buzzer. It looks like we are ready. The officials are back. And a little slice of the Irish Riviera coming through the area. From Duxbury up through Scituate and all the way up and down the coastline. The only other place that there is more Irish outside of Ireland is right here in the South Shore of Massachusetts.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it, getting the kids on the Jumbotron. That's what it's all about here, folks. And
you got me bringing it back to food again. You know, you want to talk about bangers and mash. That's what we got going on the ice today, right now.
All about some bangers and mash right now, honestly. Sounds amazing. Falmouth and Duxbury both known for a lot of fine restaurants in and around. Joe, what's your favorite in Duxbury?
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. You get the Chestnut Street Grill, you got the Bluefish River Tavern. It's just, you can't beat bench warmers for pizza. It's just an amazing area to go and eat.
Well, it's a good thing that the video truck's not on radio, because I don't know what that kid just did, but I don't think his parents appreciated it.
Oh, we caught
we
that?
We got it on camera.
Okay, good.
You're going to want to check that out. All right, we're back at it. Pitter patter, get at her, and let's hope no one and that kid is safe out of trouble there. It was great.
Gotta love live radio.
Man. Fortnite. Yeah. Oh, it was good. Nobody has more fun up on the 9th floor than we do here at the WMEX Sports Radio Network. Hyjinx Hockey, Mark Consiglio also on hand. Thank you very much for joining us. Out front, Duxbury off and running. Here we go once again. Duxbury skating from right to left across your radio dial, and a wrist shot in from Addie Harrington. That one blocked. Fresh ice, so plenty of room to operate here. We'll see what happens. Here's number 6, Riley Devlin. She's been all over the place for the Clippers tonight. And it's worth noting, I was just talking with one of our broadcast teams down the hall, most of the Falmouth Clipper team is currently battling flu-like symptoms.
Wow.
So that does put a lot of things into context. I mean, it's part of the thing. When you're playing with a team of 20 or more kids, when someone gets sick, it's going to happen. But on championship weekend, there's no time to feel bad. There's plenty of time to sleep tomorrow. No, wait, they have school. Never mind. Got to keep it real, folks.
You can rest up, though, tomorrow. I think they've earned it.
I don't think anyone's going to write them up a tardy slip, that's for certain. 13:50 on the clock, and working her way back to you, Madeline Greenwood in on Aspen Devlin. That one steered to the side. Devlin will clamp down on that one for a stoppage of play. 13:44. And again, being up here on the 9th floor, being level with the tops of these banners that we see all throughout history, the Celtic dynasty, the Bruins, and all their retired numbers and all their Stanley Cup glory.
Oh.
What a place. A high shot rifled just wide of Devlin's net off the faceoff. And back the other way come the Clippers. McGinty is going to watch that one. No harm, no foul. Here comes Shea Martin. She has some space to operate. Shea Martin forced to the perimeter. Near side, tries to pivot into the A-frame. Can't quite hold her skates, though. They'll battle for it along the wall. Picked up by Addie Harrington. Addie turns, fires, and scores!
Wow!
From the blue line, Lucia Rose, the junior, pots the second Duxbury goal.
Wow. And almost ironically at the same exact time as the first goal in the first period.
What a rifle. Ooh. Devlin couldn't even get the glove hand up in time to catch that one. I believe they call that a heart beater.
That was amazing.
Fun fact, Ben, that was her first goal of the season.
Was it really? Yeah. It couldn't have come at a better time. Good for her.
Puts the Dragons up 2-0 over the Falmouth Clippers. And again, folks, these are not two teams that have just made it together here by accident. These are two very familiar teams with one another. Duxbury coming off of their second goal in as many periods. Trying to continue the attack here. Jane Hostetter for the Clippers. Leaves it for Casey Roth. Hostetter back to give chase. Zoe Madigan. Forward over the line, here's Megan Carney. Megan Carney backhands it in. Looking for Harrington. Around the horn they go. Battling for that one, Riley Briggs. Harrington behind the Falmouth Clippers net. Oh, they are absolutely gassed out there, you can tell. Back for that one is Rose. She just scored her first of the season. What a time and what a place to do it. And that's going to go for icing, 12:05. Still plenty of action on tonight's hockey docket. I hope you'll join us on the NFHS network for all of the high school hockey finals presented by the MIAA. I'm just happy to not be here till 9 o'clock at night.
That's true. We did not bookend the D1 games yet. That's true. This game, it could, remember, it could go
far from it.
Quintuple overtime.
Right.
I'm choosing not to acknowledge the possibility.
Because of what happened the first time.
We got your sandwich between us here, too. So.
What's that song? Jokers to the left of me, clowns on the right. And here we are, stuck in the middle with you on WMEX.
That was nice. Thank you.
11:45, the Clippers just trying to do battle center ice here as they continue on. Reagan Ferreira continues the press. Dragons will take it back in their own territory as they try to regroup. Gray Metzler send that one up the left side. And back to give chase, Rachel Scheiss. 22 in white. Back behind McGinty. She'll watch that one on her left post. Cameron Holloway blew a tire behind the net. No worse for wear. She's back in the play. So much open space when you compare the size differential from the boys we just watched play back to the girls game here. Just a similar but different game.
A lot more finesse in this game.
Much more, for sure. And there's a rifled shot. Maeve Gallagher testing out that blocker of Aspen Devlin. Oof. And the pad gets some testing, too. That right side's working good. Duxbury at the blue line. Madeline Greenwood in. And Devlin's going to jump on that one.
They're keeping the pressure on her.
No time to breathe, no time to think. Just got to react.
That's it.
Absolute barn here today. And, of course, got to give credit to the front row here. Tarps are still off.
God bless them.
I would have given up a long time ago.
Clipper country down by 2. Duxbury eyeballing the end of the second with that lead. If they can maintain that, they'll be in good spot. Gabrielle Ferreira rifles that one in. And skating around the net, Sammy Norton. Defensive territory. Has her pocket picked by Rylan Briggs. As her pocket picked in return. An eye for an eye. I believe they call that helter-skelter.
Yes, helter-skelter.
10:06, second period here on WMEX. Thank you for joining us. Face off just outside that blue line. Clippers trying to make anything happen here as far as offense, but so far been shut down by the defensive layers of the Dragons. Megan Carney over the line. Down low, gives chase, leaves it for a teammate. Round the dasher. Picked up by Alana Gallagher. Backhanded into the corner near side here. And the Clippers are able to get out of the zone. Right in front of the half wall. Picked up by Cameron Holloway and dumped in cleanly. Two forwards in to give chase. Clippers turn and pivot. That's Molly LaRusso, I think, number 13. Passing that one up to Jane Hostetter. Can't quite connect, though, and Alana Gallagher will watch that one go to Anna McGinty. 10-second pause for station identification here on 1510, the all-new WMEX.
1510 WMEX Quincy, Boston, and 101.1 FM W266DQ Weymouth.
9:20 to go. Second frame. Off the face-off to the left of McGinty. They'll watch that one. Avery Johnson for the Clippers. Out front defensively as a stick. Estelle Duffany breaks up the play for Duxbury, but they're right back at it. Kaylee Hyjinx getting that one out to Madeline Greenwood. Out front, and somehow it stays out. Dead to rights, but the puck had a little bit of luck. Just under 9 minutes.
You're right, Ben. That puck could have had like 8 or 9 opportunities to go skipping into that net. Just found a way.
Duxbury almost with a collision there. That was Reese Porter. Handled her balance nicely. And that is an offside. 8:32 on this one. And again, folks, if you're looking for the Jeff Lawrence Top 15-10 Countdown, 5 o'clock tonight, pending anything else, we should be well on site for that. Also want to say a huge thank you, Jimmy J. Been hanging out at Broadcast House Studios all day, ready and waiting to play the greatest hits of all time for you. Thank you, Jimmy. 8:22, Dragons still at it, trying to get a little backhand action there. Maeve Murphy can't get the puck through. Clippers will take that and send it the other way. Not out, though. Sammy Norton holds the D-line, left side. Here comes Maeve Murphy. It's blocked. And again, layers, layers, layers. That's what it's all about. Sammy Norton over the blue line. In on Devlin. Off the pad, and then the paddle. And she'll get the whistle.
Duxbury's doing really, really good with the forecheck, keeping it in the zone.
They've really ramped things up since the start of this period. It was a much more even first period where it felt like both teams were getting offensive chances. This time around, Duxbury's just been playing suffocating.
Face off to the right of Aspen Devlin. One cleanly by the Dragons, bounced off the wall. Megan Carney trying to make something happen. Carney will shuffle that one over. Lucia Rose got the scoring going for the Dragons. And no call there as the player's taken down. It was a clean play. Clippers 2-on-1 if they hurry, and broken up effectively by Holloway. Nice stick handling there by the Clippers. Full of everything except the kitchen sink, apparently. There is no quit on this team. They keep getting outplayed to the spot.
I'm impressed
but they're not giving up.
I'm impressed by how far Falmouth High and their fans travel today.
It is a long ride.
There's a lot
from
of them.
Falmouth.
With the band, too.
And that one, a high wrist shot into the body of Lucia Rose. Well, it evens it out for all the times that the rest of us have to come to Falmouth.
Buddy Ferreira Classic is a great tradition, though.
You better believe it is, but 3 days in a row?
I know.
It's a long ride, I'm just saying. Beautiful spot, though. You can't go wrong. All the arenas down in Cape Cod, you can't beat them.
Gallo's great too.
Gallo's yeah.
Oh, Gallo Arena. Brendan and I have had our lives flash across our screen a few times. I love that puck, the no netting zone for the media up there on the bridge.
Unfortunately, rest in peace, that has been converted to a golf simulator.
You don't say.
Yes. The old media area at Gallo was converted into a golf
I did
area.
not know that.
So now you gotta duck the golf balls too?
I think it's closed.
Oh, okay.
And you aim at a screen.
Gotcha.
Well,
I wasn't sure.
To be fair, it wasn't exactly the most accessible thing in the world either. So.
Food's still good.
Close call there as Aspen Devlin had to come up with a very good positional stop. Out front and a jam shot there. Gray Metzler couldn't bury it. Devlin holds the post. 6:27 to go. Out front. And a trip. We're going to have our first power play of the game, brought to you by Leon Marion Group. Lighten the lamp in your future home buying needs. Doesn't matter if you're looking to buy soon, 10 years from now, or 20 years from now. You start planning with Leon now. Go to listingwithleon.com for more information. And when they actually score the power play goal, Solar Grids Boston is going to be powering that lamp. Off the draw, Addie Harrington. Oh, sorry, nope, that is number 6, Zoe Madigan. Cross ice, looking for Addie Harrington. Misses by just a hair. Forward for Madigan. Throws the stick at it, holds the line cleanly. It's Greenwood. Madeline Greenwood. Nice bunny hop from the official to get out of the way. Madigan, lefty, drops it for Norton. Norton lets it fly. Ooh. That one tipped and comes off the pad. Barely got a toe tippy on it.
What happened? We got a whistle blown?
Yeah, for what?
They're going to call that an offside?
No,
high
holding
stick.
the stick. High stick.
Oh, wow.
Played with a high stick. No penalty, but the draw will come out to center right. Where are they going to go? Oh, no, they are going to go down to the right of Anna McGinty. And there's the draw. Duxbury, as it has most of the night, winning all the draws so far. Falmouth just not very strong in that circle tonight. Over the 50-yard line they go. Here come the Dragons looking for Madigan. She'll swivel around, lefty, D to D. Connects with Norton. That one tipped forward. Still at the bottom of the line. Held up by Mia Compton. That one sent in and it goes wide. Sammy Norton will regain. Holloway on the D-line. Back for it. Madigan lets it fly. Out front, Devlin shifting from left to right. Talk about get the goalie moving. They're doing it.
Wow. 30 seconds left on the power play, however.
Clippers still just holding on, killing off a quality opportunity. Here come the Dragons. Over to Carney. D to D. On to Scheisse. Scheisse lets it go. Looks for a tip that hits off the outside of the cage. Flips up into the glass. Nice stick handling there. A strong position in the balance. Unbreakable. Boy, that's one of those perks of the game you see in NHL 24.
Right.
Well, Falmouth kills off the power play. Big play for them.
But unfortunately for them, Duxbury still on the attack. Falmouth just unable to establish any zone time. Goes to speak to the Duxbury coaching staff's vision for this team and how they operate. Over the line now, here's Madeline Greenwood. And Greenwood, what a stop! But she scores on the rebound!
Amazing.
Madeline Greenwood, the junior, her 17th. Wow.
Duxbury sets up. They've been playing some really good hockey.
Well, that's her 17th goal of the season, and she just followed up on the rebound. That's all it took.
Never quit.
Madeline Greenwood, the junior, making it count in the third Duxbury goal. Off the face-off, they'll send that one right back into the attacking zone, picking up where they left off. Maeve Gallagher in tight. Clippers just trying to get out. They will, near side. Nice dipsy doodle. Avery Johnson in, stopped by McGinty. Johnson overskates it. Clippers trying to get something. Here's the D-line. Lets it fly off the shin pads of Lucia Rose. Held in, left side. Pinning back around, Avery Johnson. Wants to get that shot away cleanly. Dropping it down. I can't tell if that's a 25. There is no 20. That's going to be 24. It's still Duffany. Or possibly Gabriel Ferreira.
Oh,
No!
Wow.
They waved it off.
He hit it with the hand. Yep.
They waved it off immediately. Oh, the Clippers can't believe it. They wanted that one.
Happy.
Let's get the replay. The official waved it off immediately. Is calling for the center ice draw. Anna McGinty just dodged a lucky shot. And because it was a waved off goal due to a hand, they're going to send the draw all the way back to Clipper territory. And of course, coaches want an explanation. Falmouth bench is not happy. Off the face-off, they're going to do it again.
That was the right call, though.
Off the draw, they win it cleanly. Duxbury's back to work. Addie Harrington doing battle. She'll send it to Zoe Madigan. Madigan drops it right back out front. One time.
Look out.
Juicy rebound, but makes the stop is Devlin.
Oh.
A little short pitch hit right in front of the Ketcheslaw Dunkin' Donuts sign in front of the Duxbury bench. Clippers hold on to that one, just getting flown all over the place here. Here come the Dragons once again, give and go. That one just wide off the stick of Zoe Madigan. Looked pretty clean.
Duxbury setting the plays up very nice.
Falmouth not used to spending this much time in their own defensive territory, but here comes Avery Johnson trying to put this team on her own shoulders. McGinty got the stop on that one with 2:01. It comes down to the few seniors on this team. Avery Johnson is one, Jane Hostetter, Gabrielle Ferreira on the D-line, trying to muster everything they can in this rivalry matchup. Off the draw, picked up by Maeve Gallagher. Duxbury trying to set fire to the Clippers here. Already up 3-0. Under 2 minutes to go in the second frame. Clippers trying to connect with Haley Ferreira, the junior. Defensively, they've been all over this game. Hadley Vieira holds the line. They scoop it out anyway, back to the 50-yard line it'll go. Duxbury will take possession, and now sending it forward, Aaron Monroe. Over now to Gray Metzler. Metzler over to Gallagher. Gallagher sends it in deep. Minute 15 to go. Clippers connect with Jane Hostetter. Jane will send that one in. McGinty will slide from left to right. It skitters past, no problem. Oh. And a huge trip there inadvertently. Yep. They're not going to call it. Oh, they are. Nope, they're not. Just an offside. Clippers lucky on that one. Hadley Vieira. The other way it goes. Duxbury. That transition is seamless. 37 seconds. Defensive territory. Sammy Norton has everything upended from underneath her.
Oh, chance.
Backhand, McGinty puts down the blocker and the pad. All good there. Here comes Duxbury. Over the line. Lets it go. Wow. Addie Harrington, just high and wide. And a stick check Conveniently placed. They have time. 8 seconds. Works it in, and that's Riley Devlin just wide. McGinty with a rebound and a whistle. A hooking call. Or did I see a high stick? Tough to tell how his arms were elevated from up here.
It is. Just a slightly different vantage point. Than
Looks
what we're
like it is
accustomed
going to be a hook.
Yeah.
I was right. See, even a broken clock can be right twice a day. Number 7, Duxbury. Sammy Norton, the defenseman, going to have a sit. And we'll skate 5-on-4 for 3 seconds, and then they'll take this one into the third. 2-1, nothing doing around the horn. There's the clock. Oh, baby, if you like dramatic finishes, 3-0, Duxbury and Falmouth as we continue along here on 1510 WMEX. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Dreaming of your next home? Or stepping into the golden years with grace? Meet Leon, your global luxury and senior real estate specialist. With over 31 years of success, he's more than a realtor. He's your guide on a mission to help you understand why you're buying, not just what. With innovative strategies, loyal service, and a pool of resources, Leon's ready to move you in the right direction. Let's reimagine your tomorrow together at listingwithleon.com.
Feeling all sucked up with a vacuum that just doesn't deliver? Whistle away your woes with Vacuum City. From Bissell to Miele and any other brand you can think of, we got you covered. We're no strangers to dirt. Need repairs, parts, or advice on not vacuuming up your cat's tail? We're open weekdays 9 to 5 at 100 Armstrong Road in Plymouth. Don't let dust bunnies take over your home. Call 508-746-0721. Or visit us online at vacuum-city.com and say, bye-bye to the grime.
Hello, Chris Bethany of Bethany Builders here. Are you considering an upcoming home improvement project? A home addition, that new garage with bonus room, or an in-law suite for your parents? If so, then let's go. From design to job completion, Bethany Builders has got you covered. Our goal is to keep your project moving forward, on time and on budget. Bethany Builders provides free estimates. We are fully licensed, registered, and insured. Call Bethany Builders today at 781-898-8018. Find us on the web at bethanybuilders.com and on Facebook.
Vacuum City in Plymouth is your full-service sales and repair station, as well as the top local distributor of MIAA and Bissell commercial and home cleaning products. Don't miss out on the Uncle Tony special exclusively for WMEX listeners. Get the Little Hercules vacuum for free when you purchase the 8-pound upright. Go to vacuum-city.com or call 508-746-0721 Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Make sure you tell them Uncle Tony sent you. Call Vacuum City at 508-746-0721.
Dreaming of your next home? Or stepping into the golden years with grace? Meet Leon, your global luxury and senior real estate specialist. With over 31 years of success, he's more than a realtor. He's your guide on a mission to help you understand why you're buying, not just what. With innovative strategies, loyal service, and a pool of resources, Leon's ready to move you in the right direction. Let's reimagine your tomorrow together at listingwithleon.com.
Zip Print Centers of Randolph is the premier one-stop custom print shop that proudly serves the WMEX family. Posters, postcards, and more, their on-site printing experts are ready to turn your project into a work of art. WMEX uses Zip Print Centers of Randolph exclusively for all of our printing needs, and you can too. Call today at 781-963-2250 or email at info@zipprintcenters.com today. Zip Print Centers, 781-963-2250.
Veterans Voice Network is proud to be a partner of Wreaths Across America Radio and can be heard each Wednesday at 8 p.m. and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We can also be heard live every Thursday night, 7 to 8 p.m. on 1510 WMEX AM. Our podcast can be found on veteransvoicenetwork.org and viewed on the Marshfield, Massachusetts local cable station. Veterans Voice has built a reputation for finding ways to help veterans in every aspect of post-service life, and we continue to be involved in many causes across Massachusetts. If you would like to honor and support the work Veterans Voice Network is doing, visit wreathsacrossamerica.org/Veterans Voice Radio. For every Veterans Wreath you sponsor through the Veterans Voice page, $5 comes back to us to assist in the great work being done in the veterans community. Please donate now at wreathsacrossamerica.org/Veterans Voice Radio.
Looking to sell your property, but don't want the hassle of navigating the complicated real estate market? Welcome to Young Rose Properties, your friendly, family-operated neighborhood property buyers. We're passionate about properties and are acquiring houses around town faster than a top chart hit in 1964. Inherited a fixer-upper? Great. Foreclosures? No problem. Tenants left your place in a mess? We're more than ready. Have a property that's seen better days? We'd love to hear from you. Perhaps you simply want a smooth, hassle-free deal. That's what we're here for. So don't wait. Give us a ring at 617-446-5608 or visit us at youngroseproperties.com for more information. With Young Rose Properties, selling your house isn't a challenge, it's a breeze.
Are those high electricity bills getting you down? Do you wish you could find a way to cut your costs and become self-sustaining? Call Solar Grids Boston. They're a locally owned, locally operated solar energy management company. They're licensed and insured with electricians and builders on board and have been in the industry for the last 40 years. You can find them on Facebook and at solargridsboston.com or call Jim at 508-731-8853. Again, 508-731-8853. Tell him Joe sent you.
Hello, this is Elizabeth Caruso from Legacy Legal Live, a new show on WMEX every Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us and bring your questions about all things estate planning and elder law. Remember, peace of mind is in the power of planning.
WMEX. Hello, Chris Bethany of Bethany Builders here. Are you considering an upcoming home improvement project, a home addition, that new garage with bonus room, or an in-law suite for your parents? If so, then let's go. From design to job completion, Bethany Builders has got you covered. Our goal is to keep your project moving forward, on time and on budget. Bethany Builders provides free estimates. We are fully licensed, registered, and insured. Call Bethany Builders today at 781-898-8018. Find us on the web at bethanybuilders.com and on Facebook.
Thirst-quenching juices? Check. Smoothies? Absolutely. Or maybe you're cooking a feast. Find all recipe ingredients under one roof. Try our homemade foods, specialty cheeses, fresh-baked pastries, and more. What's more is weekly deals that'll make your wallet happy. So, folks, swing by the Fruit Center Marketplace today. We can't wait to serve you.
Feeling all sucked up with a vacuum that just doesn't deliver? Whistle away your woes with Vacuum City. From Bissell to Miele and any other brand you can think of, we got you covered. We're no strangers to dirt. Need repairs, parts, or advice on not vacuuming up your cat's tail? We're open weekdays 9 to 5 at 100 Armstrong Road in Plymouth. Don't let dust bunnies take over your home. Call 508-746-0721 or visit us online at vacuum-city.com and say, bye-bye to the grime.
This is how we roll here at TD Garden. Your friend, Ben Rabinovitz, alongside Brendan Connelly, Joe Mattarazzo, Mark Consiglio on video, Russ Stevens, conscious still on stats. Thank you, buddy. Well, let's have a look at this one. 3-0 Duxbury as we get ready for third period action. And Brendan, let's take us our listeners through how we got here.
Well, let's just start out right out of the gate here. The Duxbury Dragons came to play. We knew that they were a high-scoring team. We knew they were strong defensively as well, but we also knew that they had so many weapons across the entire board. And precisely, it took 152 of game action to get the game's first goal. Maeve Gallagher snipes a tally, her 10th of the season. That made it a 1-0 ball game, which held into the second period. Pretty even until that point, and then Duxbury really ramped it up again. Lucia Rose, defenseman, scores her first goal of the season, picks a good time to do so. Makes it a 2-0 game, and then, of course, one of the leaders of this team, their main center on their front line, Maddie Greenwood, able to find the net for the 17th time today with 3:52 left in the period. And that's where we stand, a 3-0 game with 4 minutes to go before the final period.
And of course, it's been a very one-sided game as far as the score sheet is concerned. Duxbury will be killing off a fresh penalty to number 7 when they return. That is to Sammy Norton for the hook, or was it a high stick or whatever it was?
It was a hook. You were right.
The point is, she's there. She did it. The court came back. They said guilty. It is what it is. So 2 minutes later, Joe, your take on this, because we were talking a little bit off air again about the important role that the community and the parents play around these players. Nobody makes it to the finals without the love and support of not only your community, your team, and your family, but also you got to have the talent to be able to get there, and that's what honing the craft is all about.
It is. It really, really is. And you can see the passion in these kids, how they play. They want to be here. They earned it, and that's the thing. They deserve to be on this ice, but more so they earned the chance to be on this ice. And you can see it, and they're taking it very, very seriously. And, man, you just got to love it. You got to love it.
I know I do. We've got a lot of folks hustle bustling in the hallway behind us, and everyone wants to know, what are the shots? What are the shots? What are the shots? Well, Russ, what are the shots anyway for that last round? I know you've been keeping track of that.
I have the shots from Russ earlier. 11-9 in that period, 23 to 19 overall.
Doesn't seem like that. Hearing those numbers,
it feels a little bit more of a disparity, but it was close in the first period, only 12-10.
Very true. With 3 minutes to go here, gentlemen, am I missing anything we wanted to discuss? I think we hit all the intermission points, but I just wanted to make sure about that.
Well, it is going to be Duxbury's second straight championship, barring any crazy comeback by Falmouth here. And if Falmouth does come back and win it 4-3, it would be quite a story for us on WMEX as well.
I think that would definitely be a story for all of hockey in New England, because especially now with the PWHL being formed, I mean, and really off and running in their inaugural season, there's a future for these female players, and that wasn't the case just a few short seasons ago. And that, I think, is something that might be lost on some of our listeners, and I just want to remind everybody of that. The PWHL is giving female hockey players the opportunity to finally be paid like a professional, to be treated like a professional, to be given all the same courtesies that any of the men's major league sports give them. They might not be making $3 million a paycheck yet, but they're well on their way. And you know what? Boston, of course, Hillary Knight, you can't go wrong with that. You just can't get much better representation. And when you watch their games and you get to see the little kids in the crowd and you see them holding signs, thank you for what you've done. And you hear these interviews, and it's just so heartwarming to hear that, because truly, I mean, to all the female players previously, what was there after college?
Right, long overdue. You had the Olympics because it came through finally there. But then again, you know, that's few and far between to be able to try to make it there. So now they have another chance, another opportunity, and there is some serious talent out there. And finally, they're going to get their just dues.
Indeed they are. And finally, the proper insurances and everything, and we all remember what happened at Gillette Stadium, and thankfully her recovery on pace as much as it's going to be, and that's amazing. Her name is escaping me for right now, but we're all Deanna Lang. Thank you. Thank Mark, always ready to go with that. And again, you know, that was just one of those instances where it was, what do you mean a player got hurt and she's on her own?
Right.
What do you mean? She's playing in a professional game.
Exactly.
And when everybody had to stand there and go, uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, you aren't kidding. So thankfully she's okay. And again, pioneering and trailblazing a path that no one has ever seen before. And women's hockey has a future here in Boston, here in this country, and across all of Canada, matter of fact. I can't wait to see what the future holds for the PWHL.
It's going to be amazing. It's exciting because we're on the ground floor of this, so we get to watch it as it happens.
Right? Now we know what our great-great-grandparents thought in 1917 when they said the Boston Who's are playing at the Wares.
What was only 6 teams.
No, there wasn't even 6 teams. I think it was 4.
Oh, at the time, yeah, you're right.
Way back when.
Way back.
The original 6 era was after that was established.
That's right. The first one, I think, was the Lions against the Christians, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Something like that.
A very tumultuous hockey game, to say the least. Well, the buzzer has gone off, and again, folks, thank you for joining us. We have third period action coming right up on the other side of this here on 1510 WMEX.
Navigate your future with confidence when you partner with the Leon Marion Real Estate Group at Compass. Be it buying or selling homes, we specialize in supporting older adults. Leon Marion takes a personal approach, prioritizing your plans and goals today, tomorrow, or 10 years from now. Coffee, conversation, and a clear path forward. Experience the real estate power play with the Leon Marion Group at Compass. For more information, visit listingwithleon.com today.
Fowler House people, Dick Rosardi here. Hope to see you all shortly here, having a good time.
Journey to Fowler House Cafe at 1049 Hancock Street, Quincy. Delight in our savory menu, revel in exciting events, and seize our lip-smacking specials. Need a gift? Grab our gift cards. Dive into the culinary voyage at Fowler House Cafe today. Because at Fowler, your palate goes on an adventure. Stay connected via Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Taste the adventure at Fowler House Cafe. Reach us at 1049 Hancock Street or phone us at 617-773-9000.
Right back at it here, and action underway just a second ago. 14:45 on the clock. The Duxbury Dragons skating from left to right across your radio dial here on WMEX 1510 AM and 101.1 FM Quincy. Online at WMEXBoston.com. Falmouth Clippers trying to get something going here. They got 3 to regain, get back into this game. Right now we're watching Madeline Greenwood, number 12, plants another Falmouth player. That is number 27, Gabrielle Ferreira, one of the only seniors on this Clippers squad. And out front they go. Get that crowd microphone for you. There we go, 14 minutes now.
Still a lot of Falmouth fans in attendance here. The whole lower bowl is maroon right in front of us.
Except those guys with the tarps on.
Except for the guys who are wearing maroon helmets.
Just wearing no maroon.
Well, except the helmet.
They look more blue right now.
It's pretty cold down there. I'll say that. 13:45, Clippers trying to get something going. Riley Devlin makes a big bump from number 15, Kaylee Hyjinx. We're going to have a call, and slow to get up is Riley Devlin. And Duxbury going to have to deal with a 5-on-3 for 36 seconds. Falmouth with a golden opportunity.
They've got to take advantage of this.
Got to give these players all the credit in the world. Most of them are dealing with flu-like symptoms, has been the word up here on the 9th floor. And yet they battle on. Turning and firing. Clippers with attacking zone possession. Riley Devlin trying to get around the horn. That's Avery Johnson. Fires that one, blocked off of somebody's dome piece. I think that might have been Cameron Holloway.
Still 20 seconds left on that two-man advantage.
Down to 14. Here comes Rylan Briggs. McGinty watches that one.
Oh, great defense by Duxbury there.
Maeve Turner has to give it up to Madeline Greenwood. Heads up onto the Duxbury bench. Apparently Cameron Holloway just wanted to make sure the coach kept that puck for later.
Coach Nudge had to keep his head on a swivel there.
We'll tell you why following the conclusion of this game. I am loving 90s night here on the PA. I don't know who's doing it.
If I told you how many times I saw the New Kids on the Block, because I had a younger sister I had to take, my gosh.
Here come the Clippers looking for Estelle Duffany. Duffany sends it back down to Estelle. Sends it, and that one glove side just a bit off target. Giving chase, Molly LaRusso. Number 13 in maroon. Passes that up to Haley Ferreira. Back to retrieve it, Rylan Briggs. Gets cut off halfway to Briggs, she'll take possession. Backhands that one after drawing the player, Maeve Gallagher in her face. Ends up forcing the puck into the opposition. 12:20 in the third. Still a 3-goal differential here. in favor of the Dragons. Here's a pocket pick. Steal that one, and you heard it thud off the glass just high and wide over the blocker side.
Uh-oh, Ben.
Here she comes again, Maeve Gallagher. Gets stuffed.
Wow.
And that is going to be a penalty.
Yep.
You can't do that. Two-arm shuffle, holding up the player's progress. That, even with the puck, is interference.
Ate that glove. Boy, she took it, though, like a champ.
Estelle Duffany. What did they even call it? Did they actually call it interference, or was it something else?
Like a right hook.
Yeah. Tyson and Logan Pauls until a few weeks from now. So,
hey, are we going to call that one?
Maybe. And then off the draw, Aspen Devlin will hold on to that one. Quick whistle, though. Puck was loose. 12 minutes exactly. 22 seconds left in the Duxbury penalty, and just under 2 minutes for Estelle Duffany's. Off the draw, handled by the Clippers. Can't quite get it out, though. Duxbury will continue their attack. Casey Roth.
Whoa!
Nope, sorry, that is Ryland Briggs, number 12. Got it on net.
Teams have 6 seconds of 4-on-4 play left, and then Duxbury will go on a power play.
Getting a replay of that one, a ripper.
Oh, wow.
From the tops of the circle.
Yeah. McGinty did a great job to corral the rebound, too.
Covered that up quick.
Only 21 goals all season long. That one comes off the outside of the cage off the faceoff. And that one is fired all the way down the river. And we'll go for an ice. Falmouth has a penalty kill to deal with. Minute 27 remaining in that. And again, stay tuned. Boys D 1, 2, and 3 action following this one. Nauset and Marblehead up next. St. John's Prep to Winchester in action along with Tewksbury taking on Boston Latin. McGinty steers that one to the side. In tight, a floppy shot, but that one goes sky high instead of forward. Duxbury maintains that possession. They've been so good at it all night long. Zoe Madigan puts on the Rockets. Cuts in on the hash. Devlin makes a stop on a nice wrister.
Nice save.
Well, just 11:05 to go here. It's beginning to look like Duxbury is going to win its second straight state championship.
Well, Falmouth still has 11 minutes of noise-making opportunities. We shall see what they have.
And Ben, it's still light outside.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
yes,
still light out. We're doing all right.
Wow. Look at us go. In tight, Avery Johnson. Gets taken down the play. No call.
Just letting him go.
Play on. Over the line. Here's Madeline Greenwood. Greenwood cuts in. Backhand. Devlin makes the sprawling save and shuts down the bottom of the ice.
Still can't believe she's only a freshman.
Means a bright future ahead for
Oh my
Falmouth.
gosh, she'll be back here again.
The back of her head is level with the crossbar.
I know.
not a very tall goalie there, but hey. Duxbury takes it back once again. Megan Carney sends out one in wide. Haley Ferreira for the Clippers. Picks the pocket of the attacking Dragon and wheels around to Ryland Briggs. Seniors out there in full force for the Clippers with 10 minutes left in their season. Duxbury backhand trying to connect with Carney. Carney D to D out front trying to get to Harrington. Not quite. Avery Johnson has some room. Double teamed and taken out of the play. Here comes Addie Harrington. Addie lets it fly. That one up into the netting. And once again, Doc Emmerich would have loved that one.
Was taking home a souvenir.
A young fan from Shawinigan, I hear.
I'll have to tell you guys the story of the time I met Doc Emmerich at a Bruins press conference during the postseason. And you know what we talked about?
What?
trains.
Trains.
Literal, like commuter line trains.
Well, Doc has seen a few of those.
The historic relevance of trains to Boston, I think it was.
Well, plenty to be said there, I'll say that. Duxbury with a nice hit. Kaylee Hyjinx. And a whistle. 9:40 to go. Been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys today and all of our listeners across New England and the free world. Live from the Bruins Management Suite. Live it up.
Got to thank him.
Oh, we got a penalty on Duxbury now.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yes, Lucia Rose in the box. 2-minute minor. Clippers on the attack again. That one is going to get steered in on Aspen Devlin. And nothing doing. As you can hear, the high school band is here. Not a normal sound here in TD Garden, but I like it. On the replay screen, just watching Devlin make that stop as play continues. 1/4 the size of the net, but yet still effective. That was a tripping call against Lucia Rose. We've said her name many times, Rylan Briggs. Trying to keep this team in the fight. Violet Cox, number 22, send that around to Jane Hostetter. Hostetter, right side. Flips it in, gives chase. Cameron Holloway angles her off the puck. Casey Roth has the defender blow right by her. Oh, what a hit. Big hit and no call. Inadvertent contact, they're going to call it. That was a big hit.
Wow.
And a somewhat hit there. You got bodied is what the crowd is saying.
Very common chant.
Right.
Dating back to my high school days.
Yes, back in 1992.
Yes. Oh, good save by McGinty.
McGinty slides from right to left across her goal crease to keep that one out. 8:14, here's another opportunity. Clippers send that one just wide, short side. Picked up again by Estelle Duffany, and McGinty will shut that down. She's not having any of that.
Wow. I mean,
what else can you say?
The lower arena is literally almost full.
Well, the next game just about ready to go as soon as this one's over. Like you said, barring a catastrophic turn of events.
Timeout by Falmouth here.
In either direction. And they're going to take that timeout. Might as well stay right here with them. 8:02 left.
Looks like the refs are also chatting about something.
Well, they're just getting together for the timeout. And again, folks, if you'd like to maintain your coverage of the remainder of the games on the docket today, the NFHS Network, partnering with the MIAA, has those available on the NFHS.com website. Small nominal fee, which goes to help athletics across New England and Massachusetts. So I'd say money well spent.
I think so. It's always good to be an athletic supporter.
I mean, seriously, even at TD Garden, $5 to get in. I think parking was mostly free. Might not be free here today, but for every other game this season, free.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
What did Fred Flintstone say? FREE free? That's right.
It. Free 99.
What's the next game on the docket, by the way, for fans coming here?
Next game on the docket, we are looking at the Nauset and Marblehead D3 boys.
A lot of Magician Red in the crowd starting to filter in.
They've been waiting for an hour for this game to go. Originally scheduled at 3 o'clock. Clippers send that one in. It bounces off the skate of Sammy Norton. Norton sends that one in deep. Rylan Briggs fires that one short side. Can't end the drought. And holding it in barely was Briggs, just outside of her outstretched stick. Tries to pull the move. Duxbury shuts it down. Avery Johnson. And we're going to get a penalty.
Looked like another hook.
Question is who? It's going to be
on
Duxbury.
Yep.
That is, I believe, Madeline Greenwood. Nope, that is number 5, Alana Gallagher. Face off to the left of Anna McGinty. Back to the go, D to D, in tight McGinty. Quality scoring opportunity shut down by Anna McGinty.
Sprawled out and stopped that one. That was amazing.
Too far deep into the game to start letting silly stuff happen now.
Falmouth's got to take advantage of this.
Face-off won by the Clippers. Handled back to Briggs. Briggs looking for Roth. Back to Briggs. Forward! And beautifully stopped. Jane Hostetter was out front of the net, but Duxbury defensively was right there where they needed to be. Turning for transition, here comes Duxbury the other way. Shea Martin just outside of the outstretched glove. Richard Barino. So it's Maeve Gallagher. In, and another stop by McGinty. Riley Devlin with a grade A opportunity walked in. One of the cleanest shots they've had. Yana McGinty makes another point-blank stop.
They blew that whistle too quick.
Way too quick. That puck was still free.
Still live.
And to be fair, I don't know if McGinty would have had that one.
Yeah, that was close.
Couple of wholesale changes, 6:28 to go in the third. 3-0. 1 minute still to Duxbury penalty kill. And all the way down it goes. Gray Metzler dealing with that. Pushes the player off the target, which is not a penalty. Crowd was looking like they wanted a call. They're not going to get it. 6:08. Devlin Aspen Devlin will watch that one. Stella Duffney served her time in the sin bin. And right back in. McGinty backhand through the blue paint. Nicely handled. Is Maeve Turner. Can't handle that one. Pass was too hot. Clippers still trying to maintain under 6 minutes. And that one cleared out safely down the river.
Well, looks like Falmouth is going to come up empty on its latest power play chance. That
2,
makes them 0 for 4, I believe, in this game.
Alana Gallagher returns to full strength. 5:19. Duffney. Outstretched pass to Maeve Turner. Has it knocked off her stick. Cleanly picked up. Here comes Megan Carney. Carney, cross ice pass. Nobody home. Backhander goes nowhere. Hadley Vieira breaks up what would have been an empty net. Under 5 to go in regulation. Duxbury maintains that. Behind the net, Devlin watches it to her left. Out front. Gets the connection pass. Avery Johnson just absolutely stifled in this game. Big hit. Maeve Turner just sent Megan Carney.
She got up.
Yeah, but
She's
she
rattled,
is
though.
slow to get up for sure. She's good. Appropriately played the ballroom blitz, which is exactly what that was.
Exactly. At this point, take a second and catch your breath.
And that is going to be a penalty for Maeve Turner, number 7 for the Clippers. Maeve did a little too much on that one. Face off to the right of Devlin. Duxbury has been in control of almost every face-off in this game. 4:19, counting down. Estelle Duffany. Picks that up and fires it on net. And McGinty will just paddle that one to the side safely. Picked up by Cameron Holloway. Duxbury, near side, top of the circle. Alana Gallagher can't have that one handled. It's back for Cameron Holloway to give chase. 3:40. Lots of red and green all in here. I guess you can't have St. Patrick's Day without the Irish and the English, right?
Right, exactly.
Happy Evacuation Day, by the way, to all of our Boston friends and family. Which essentially is what St. Patrick's Day was celebrating, at least back then.
That's right.
Ah, the good old 1770s. Right back at it, 3:11. And Duxbury with a golden opportunity. Devlin makes a nice stop out front off the one-hopper. Gallagher and Vieira battling, and that one just wide. Harrington down to the D. And they'll send it out. Violet Cox, number 22. .242 remaining in regulation as it bounces off the half wall in front of the catch slaw. That one bounced off the board to Casey Roth. Battling behind the net. Addie Harrington now. Sammy Norton holds the line. The pace of this game has slowed down dramatically, as you can imagine. Everybody's gassed. That one's a long drive out. He scores! Megan Carney pops one, and the junior, her 12th of the season.
Unbelievable.
25th point.
Look at this replay.
Connected with Sammy Norton, who let it go. The initial rebound, 1 and 2, and as she's falling, finishes the play. They call that relentless.
I think that's the fork right there. I think it's over.
2 minutes and a 4-goal lead, the Duxbury Dragons. Battling valiantly. 1:50 in regulation. Some will say that this team not being at 100% was a major factor in this game. If you ask any of the players, they would disagree.
Ben, you got to give it to Duxbury. They're still playing like they're down, and they're up 4-0.
That's what championship hockey looks like. Head coach Nudge is all about this one. You can see that smile from here. 1:10 to go. We'll watch that one go all the way down for an icing. Wholesale changes. Gonna put all the seniors out there. And what could be one of the last plays of their high school athletic careers.
What a way to end it.
Off the draw, picked up by Cameron Holloway.
And it was fitting that it was.
Here come the Clippers, 2-on-0.
Oh.
Avery Johnson can't get clean traction on it. 1 minute remaining. Mia Compton, number 21, out there in white. Holloway up to Compton. Big hit inadvertently. That's Reese Porter out there, number 14. Reese Porter, backhands, A-frames, can't sweep it away though. Raylan Spellman, number 18, for the Clippers with 30 seconds on the clock. Avery Johnson works in, wrist shot, McGinty will watch that one. There are games that are recorded in the annals of history that mean little. Tonight, the Duxbury Dragons, led by their goaltender, Anna McGinty, as she pitches a perfect game. And the Duxbury Dragons are your D2 state champions. Let the fire fly. The Dragons are on top of the hockey world in Massachusetts again.
What a complete team effort.
Twice is just as nice.
That's right.
Back-to-back W's for the Duxbury Dragons.
Falmouth's got nothing to be ashamed of. Their young goalie, for only being a freshman, Devlin, she'll be back on this ice. There's no doubt. She played her heart out. They all did.
As broadcasters, there's only so many moments that words can begin to articulate. This is one best explained from the players and the crowd. A hard-fought game. The Clippers have nothing to be ashamed of. And they will return hungry next season for a win that was not meant to be. And for the Duxbury Dragons, the hugs, the tears, the appreciation, and the greatest line in all of sports, the handshakes. For nothing without sportsmanship is ever worth it.
That's what it's all about.
These players will go on to college to continue this run in many different directions. But they will always remember March the 17th, 2024, in front of their friends, families, schoolmates, and lifelong family friends at TD Garden.
Thank you very much.
In-house PA is going to return it over now for the award presentation ceremony. Right here on 1510 WMEX.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's 41 teams in Division II in Massachusetts, and here's the final two. How about a great round of applause? It's also very important for the school administrators to celebrate the success of both of these teams. So I ask each of the players from both teams to skate forward for a medal from your administrators. Falmouth, please come forward.
What a moment for these players. And while they're going through that, we'll take a final look at stats. Just curious, at least on the final tally of shots, if we could.
According to Russ, who just gave me them, Duxbury actually got outshot 30-29. Thanks to all the power plays in the third period by Falmouth.
I thoroughly believe that.
Yeah.
What an absolute...
I think there wasn't a penalty until the end of the second period. Duxbury had the 30. Okay, so 30.
All right, that makes a little more sense. Okay. Even with all the power play opportunities that the Clippers had, they just couldn't sustain any kind of forward motion. And the defensive traps left by the Dragons just could not be ignored.
McGinty completes her latest shutout in net. finishes with only allowing 21 goals all season.
That is absolutely madness. Maintaining that 1.02 goals against average, almost 380 shots with a save percentage of 94.7%. That is her 9th shutout of the season.
Wow. Amazing. Just an incredible season overall for her and for this team.
Let the crowd hear it. The Duxbury Dragons taking the photo that'll adorn every mantle up and down the coast.
Thank you. Team photo. Team photo right here.
It's so tough. All you want to do is celebrate with your fans, with your friends, and they have to hold it together just a little longer. A team photo. Folks, stay tuned. We are going to be switching it back over. Greatest hits of all time with Jimmy J in studio at the conclusion of this award ceremony. And again, thank you very much for joining us for this triple header. And thank you to our partners, friends, and sponsors near and far for coming together to help give these student athletes the credit and the coverage that they have so deserved and have so earned. Madeline Greenwood lifts the trophy high for all to see. Nauset and Marblehead coming up next on the NFHS Network. You can check out the coverage of that game. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors, our partners. Congratulations to all of the schools that have participated thus far today and will continue to battle it out for Massachusetts Interscholastic High School Association Sports' highest award, the MIAA 2024 Division II champions for the girls, your Duxbury Dragons. Thank you very much to all of our veterans out there. God bless you all. Everybody have a safe St. Patrick's Day afternoon and evening. And on behalf of all of my broadcast crew, Brendan Connelly, Joe Mattarazzo, Mark Consiglio of Hyjinx Hockey on video, Russ Stevens on stats, and Jimmy J back in the studio. He's been there since 8 o'clock this morning, as have we all. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And we'll catch you next time on the WMEX Sports Radio Network.
You've been listening to a WMEX Sports Network presentation of high school MIAA D2 Girls State Championship Hockey, featuring the Duxbury Dragons versus the Falmouth Clippers. Today's action was brought to you by the Leon Marion Real Estate Group, serving all of Boston and New England. Solar Grids Boston, lighting the lamp and powering your home. Bethany Builders, building, fixing, and maintaining your home and business for over 30 years. Vacuum City in Plymouth, keeping your floors dust-free and squeaky clean. The Veterans Voice Network, educating and helping veterans every day in Boston. The Fruit Center of downtown Hingham. Zip Print Centers of Randolph. Ma Riley's Cafe in Weymouth. Thank you for listening to the WMEX Sports Network, and congratulations to all teams and players for an amazing season. Follow us online at WMEXBoston.com and on your favorite app store today for more of the greatest hits and local coverage of all time. Stay tuned for more great music up next on WMEX 1510 AM Quincy, Boston, and 101.1 FM W266DQ Weymouth.